Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video here with Adventures with the VBs. Today is such an exciting day because we have our best friends here. Francis and Luke is in the front. Our best friends have come up from Melbourne to spend the weekend with us, which is so exciting. And today we're going to Rottnest Island. Yay! So we've already been a couple of times, but I haven't done any filming there. So we're going to bring you along and capture all the fun memories that we have together. Only issue is the ferry leaves at 7:30 and it is currently 7:17 and we are not there yet, according to Google Maps. So according to Google Maps, we will arrive at 7:23. So we've made up a little bit of time. And fingers crossed the ferry does not leave without us on it. Well, we have arrived on Rottnest Island. That ferry ride was a little bumpy. I must say there were quite a few people getting seasick, but we survived. So we have actually just worked out that today is the 15th of September and they're celebrating the quokkas' birthday, which is really exciting, especially given that we decided at like 9 o'clock, very last minute, to come today. So there's lots of celebrations to be had. We're going to go grab some coffees and then pack as much in as we can. Because we only planned this really last minute last night, the only ferry that we could get back was at 2:30 in the afternoon. So we don't have much time, but we are determined to make the most of it.
Hello. Can you touch it? Hello. Where's he going? Very friendly, isn't he?
Hi, quokka. Another quokka. Have a look at the birdie, Finn. Well, we've just had some brekkie and we are just exploring this area here that is full of quokkas. As you can see, Finn is absolutely loving the quokkas, and then we've brought some tickets for the bus. So we're going to go on a hop on and off bus and just go around the island and see as much as we can. But I think before we go, Finn would like to do some playing in the sandpit and burn some energy. Look at you, clever boy. How'd you get up there? You show mummy. Clever. Good job. Yay. We're ready to get on the bus and go exploring. Just trying to map out all the stops that we want to get off at to make sure that we don't miss any of the big key spots. Yeah. Finn trying to burn some energy before he gets on the bus.
All this reef down here to the left, generally it's quite safe to snorkel and swim over the reef down there. And you can snorkel from number 5 to number 6 and number 7, and there's plaques under the water you can follow too. People have been snorkeling last week around here because we've had Flying around the island somewhere with a fish in its claws, in its talons.
Well, we've decided to get off the bus and we are running. Yes, I'm out of breath. We're running up a hill. We're going to run up and try and get to the top of the lighthouse within 1 hour to make sure that we get everything else in that we want to. So we are walking as quickly as we can up this hill, and then we're going to go up to the top of the lighthouse and get a really nice 360 view of the island. Finn has fallen asleep just then on the bus, which is wonderful. So he's having a nap, which will take us through to when we get home, which is so good. We were a little nervous coming to the island for a day because, like, how are we going to get Finn to nap? And so this has just worked out perfectly. The sun is shining, the weather is glorious, and we are just so blessed to have this time together with our beautiful friends. Less windy over this side. Well, that was totally worth the trip to the top of the lighthouse. I must admit, I won't say who, two of us, me included, were super fearful. One of us was pretty confident. But it was really worth it, and I'm so glad that we went all the way to the top and got to hear a little bit of the history here at Rottnest, because, you know, it's nice when you get to hear from the lovely tour guides a little bit about the history and how it got its name and all about the quokkas. Given that today are the quokkas' birthdays that they're celebrating, they were able to give us a little more info about them as animals and what they like to do and all that kind of stuff. So it was totally worth it, but now we're racing back down the hill. We're kind of walking quite quickly again to get to the next bus so that we can get to the west end. God, check out these waves. Man, they are huge. They're not joking when they say the west end blows a gale. See there in the distance, an eagle nest. And there's actually an eagle on it right now. This is fun. versus the seals. Finn's determined to carry pancakes around everywhere he goes, and Luke is very kindly looking after him. We are out here checking out all the seals. There's a heap of them over here that are having lots of fun. There's some up here in the corner. And then you can see them all over here on the rocks here and here. Oh, look at these guys. They're so funny.
Probably should have done this in the
Finn needs to learn the word more.
Pancakes is not going to go into the trees. Got my hand here? No. Oh wow. That was clever. Good boy. Ready? Ready? Get a run up. Back. One. 2, 3. Wow!
He loves it. Well, we've just gone off the bus at the third and final stop that we're making today. So we've come right around the island and we're getting off at just the last stop right near the main town, and we are now just walking along the beach. Let me show you how beautiful. We just really wanted to be able to soak in a little bit more of the coastline. I mean, it's lovely on the bus, but it's also just nice to be walking. So we've jumped off. We're going for a nice walk. Finn's having some lunch in the pram while we're walking, and then we're just going to get back in the town centre and spend a bit of time. It's now 1 o'clock, so we've got an hour and a half before our ferry leaves. So we're just going to hang out in town and spend a bit more time with our quokka friends, because I don't feel like we've really spent enough time with them, and given that it's their birthday, we need to celebrate with them a little more. So Francis, whilst we are walking back to the town centre, tell me, what has been your favourite part of Rottnest Island?
Oh, probably walking up the lighthouse.
What was that, Luke?
Awesome.
Pokemon. Okay, Luke's favourite thing, we have it on camera, is Pokemon. Francis's was walking to the top of the lighthouse.
Yeah, the view at the top was awesome.
Finn's laughing his head off at Pokemon. Apparently that's hilarious. I'd say Finn's favourite thing has been riding on the bus. He has just absolutely been loving that part of it. And I would say for me personally, spending this glorious spring day with our best friends would by far be the best thing. But given the last 2 times I've been to Rottnest Island, I have been riding a bike. I would also totally say thumbs up for catching the bus. Totally worth the money. Well, we're just walking along and we've come to the accommodation that Aaron and Finn and I actually stayed in a few months back. We had a long weekend and did some glamping here on the island, and whilst we're walking past, it's I just want to quickly capture it on camera so that we have it to look back on for the memories. So these are the Ikura Tents that just opened up this year, and where was it? That one there was our tent where we stayed for, I think we did 3 nights, I can't really remember. Which was super fun, and it was really nice to be able to see the island at such a slow pace. Can we have a cupcake? Is that for the quokka's birthday?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
You can take 2 if you want.
Oh no, one's plenty, but thank you. Thank you.
It's a birthday party.
You got to celebrate. Thank you. Happy birthday, quokkas.
Cheers for that.
are back from Rottnest Island. As you can see, Finn is having an absolute ball playing with Francis. And looks like Big Ted's chasing him. I'm just in the kitchen preparing some dinner, and we are just relaxing and having a few drinks and some nibbles and remembering the wonderful day that we had at Rottnest Island. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you have, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time on another video of Adventures with the VBs. Bye!